All right, what's up, guys? So we're back 1 week later, just on time, but I feel like now is a great time. Let's talk about this breaking news that just happened in the FGC. What is it? Street Fighter 6. Amazing. Yeah, so last week was what? I don't even know what the hell it was. PlayStation, State of the Industry or something. I don't know. We got a lot of Street Fighter 6 news. Some intentional, some not intentional. Just before we really get in, just the big takeaway is that up until last week, up until we saw this, I was very, very hesitant. I was very, very skeptical of, Capcom's decision, what they were going to do with Street Fighter 6. And granted, it's not my fault. I was around for 5. You say whatever you want about 5, that game stunk. It turned into like a good game at the end, but it was a disaster at the launch. And even the overall direction and design, I'm not a fan of. So going into 6, the only thing I had to go with was Luke and then Wide Ryu. Things weren't looking good, but I just want to say that everything, my fears have been quelled. Is that the correct term? I'm back on the ship, baby. Capcom, you've regained a fan. You've regained one of your loyal, longtime fans. I'm still waiting to see the final product, but so far it's looking really good. The big thing to me too about it is that it actually has a direction. It has a design. I felt like 5 was just so soulless. It was nothing. What sticks out about 5? Like when they were designing 5, like what were they trying to do that was different? Like what were they trying to change? What were they trying to push? What were they trying to what was the personality? What was the soul of 5? From day one, it was just never there is what I felt like. And that's not Capcom. Old Capcom had the golden age of Capcom. They were the best company. Every game they did, there's so much heart. Even that now, 20, 25, 30 years later, people are still talking about the game. Anyway, you're going to get me rambling about Capcom forever, but 6 looks good. Let's real quick. I want to watch the trailer. I don't think I've actually sat down and watched the whole trailer from start to finish. So let's do that first. Talk about the leaks. Talk about what I want to see, and then fingers crossed. Esport. I feel like that's good. I feel like Street Fighter 5, their goal, their vision was just esports. That's all they cared about. And you know what esports means? Marketing. That's all they wanted. They didn't think about making a good game. They just thought about marketing. I'm angry. Anyway, if you like Street Fighter 6, if you like Capcom, if you like companies that fell down, but now they're coming back to the top, hit that subscribe button and let's go. Street Fighter 6 announcer. I bet you guys haven't seen this one before. Look, they're just spoiling everything. That's the character right there. They're just spoiling their whole damn game themselves. Final Feast, basically Hakan. You see all these little what's it called? We're in Metro City. You see all these little throwbacks, cameos, right? They're really embracing the universe, right? Hugo there, of course. I'm not gonna go through everything, but some art design. We're on the street. There's actual graffiti. Now I hate this guy still. I'm sorry.
When you go looking for
this character will never be cool. Just stop trying.
Like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending.
I got the English version though. Sorry about that. Yeah, he looks like laughing. Come on now.
Okay, then. Hope you're ready to begin.
I will say he looks all right. I will say he looks better than he did in 5, and he looks better than he did in the Wide Ryu trailer. So there you go. You're still one of the worst characters of all time, Luke, but at least you're getting better. Bow. So we got a hip-hop soundtrack already. We got a hip-hop soundtrack. We got graffiti. We're in the city already. You're starting to feel the vibe, right? Hagar right there. The box heads. That's damned. The first boss final fight. This is godlike. So when I saw this, I'd heard rumors about this. With my insider secrets, I'd heard rumors about this. That the first time I heard that, they're like, yeah, the Capcom's planning to do an open world. I was like, what the hell? I was like, what? They said, yeah, an open world in Street Fighter 6. I was like, all right. So this is my first time seeing it though. I was like, damn, that looks sick, man. So I guess you gotta customize your avatar, you gotta run around. I think that's supposed to be the producer, Mats, right? So Chun-Li, I like this too. Again, talking about, direction, game direction, taking a risk. They finally aged up their characters. They changed the appearance. They aged them up. I love that. There was talks about doing it in 5, but they're too scared, right? They're too scared in 5 to really take a risk. Here, you know what? Chun's an old. That's how all. What's she 55? It's all 55-year-old women look. Even though Chun fans are furious. Put her bangs on. She looks too old. Ryu's got, he's got a beard. See, this is what I like. I like it when you actually do stuff with your characters. That's the little girl I forget from the story. Kick her in the back of the head. That's child abuse, though. Now, this guy's cool. See? Jamie is sick. You know who Jamie was? Jamie was Rufus. Capcom Street Fighter 4, that's when they started, I don't know what they were doing. You remember that character? They put Rufus in a base game. That was one of the valuable starting rosters. They're like, let's put Rufus in the game. Look, he's got the ponytail, he's got the yellow. Like, you know, let's actually make Rufus cool here. Get him. Jamie's sick. Yeah. Jamie's sick. Guy on the left's corny, but Jamie's cool. 2v2. So people were getting hyped. People are like, it's going to be 2v2, but no, that's just like the intro scene. So now this part, the gameplay, so this is what I want to talk about too, is like, I'm definitely going to get the game. I'm definitely going to play the game. For me personally, the thing I care the least about Street Fighter 6 is the actual gameplay. I know that probably sounds weird, but for me, what I'm most interested is seeing in how Capcom handles their Street Fighter IP, how they make the package and everything. Because at the end of the day, it's still going to be Street Fighter. And me personally, I like Street Fighter games, but I like other games better. I want to air dash. I like games where I can air dash. I like games where I can move and double jump. And that's not because Street Fighter is bad. It's just my preferences. So I don't think I'll ever be like, Street Fighter 6 is my main fighting game. That's why I'm more looking at everything else. The game looks good. The hit stop and all this stuff. This looks a little weird to me, right? She got a little overhead. The hit stop looks very weird. It looks clunky. I saw people saying it looks like an NRS game. I was like, I can kind of see that. It's whatever. You know, let them try something new. Let them try something new. DP, yeah. Her cheeks, though. You see her cheeks, man? I guess they gave up on the esports stream. Remember that? They changed. If you don't know, Armika in Street Fighter 5, she had the butt slap on her critical art, and they had to edit that out. In Street Fighter 6, they don't care, huh? Leave it in. Yeah, so there's like focus attacks and everything. Canceling the critical art. Or super, what do you want to call it? That's a new drive dash. So they have all these new mechanics. We're not going to go over. I just want to watch this. Nice. Yeah, parry. Bah! Damn, I don't like Luke. He's too violent. This hurts. Bah! Excellent. But just look at that. You see? Battle Hub. Right? They leak more of the characters here. But again, you have more of this like online game center Battle Hub. You have more of this. Kimberly's new character. We know about her. The sound. You have more of this in-game open world stuff. I love it. Now, I have been shilling Arxis lobbies from day one. I'm a stout defender of the Arxis lobby, except for the Strive lobbies are kind of ass. But you know, the Exer lobbies, Persona lobbies, Blazewood lobbies. I always talk about how much I liked them, Grand Blue and everything. These look even more. You know, it looks like one step up. Fighting game players always want to sound like they're hardcore. They're like, oh, nobody cares about. We want to grind rank and stuff. It's like, maybe you do. There's millions of people that bought the game. I want other stuff to do. Right? The potential of this could be really, really cool. There's a lot of information. I was talking about how the information all came out last week. So that was the initial trailer. After that, they have a full breakdown of the mechanics on the website. I'm not going to go into the little facial expressions now, right? So you can change your facial expression before the match or showing that kind of stuff off. They're really, really putting a lot of like love and care into the product, which makes me confident that they're not going to drop the ball on the important stuff. Again, I could be completely wrong and they could still screw everything up, but I feel like all these little details that they're doing, there's no way they're going to miss out on the big ones. Like, of course, godlike netcode, you know, easy access to just net play matches and things that the FGC cares about. There's no way that could happen. They definitely learned their lesson. That's what I'm saying. So I feel like I said at the start, I feel like I can get back behind Capcom now. Even though it's still early, I feel like this is the Capcom that I grew up loving. It's like, wow, they care about their products. They're willing to try new things. They're willing to take risks. They're willing to like push the envelope right here. This is the golden age, man. They fell off for a bit. We don't know why. We don't know what happened in the company, but I can forgive and forget. I can be like, yeah, Street Fighter 5, never heard of it. What you talking about? I've always been a Street Fighter love. What are you talking about? And then, yeah, I can show this because Maximilian showed it. So if you're going to ban me, you got to ban Max too. Yeah, like the leak. So this happened the same day. Again, people are saying, was this a real leak or was this an intentional leak? We don't know. But just like the character design leaks right there. Just when I saw that, I was like, damn, look at that. Look at the art. Not only the art, but just like the style and everything, like willing to change their characters. You know, talking about risks. So like Ryu, of course, is old and wise. Ken is like divorced now, you know, taking these risks. I want to hear the story of everybody else, all the other changes and everything. Cammy learned about pants. That's amazing. Rashid looks cool. Akuma. But you remember Akuma in Street Fighter 5? I could make a 45 minutes just yelling Street Fighter 5. Remember when they put Akuma in Street Fighter 5? He just came out of nowhere, just had like a lot. Like, what the hell happened to this character? He looks so bad in Street Fighter 5. Street Fighter 6 Akuma looks like what they wanted him to be in 5. Like, I understand the thought. They're like, 5, we need to make him huge like a monster and like give him some big facial hair and make him look cool. He looks so bad. 6, he looks actually godlike. Aki, that's my girl. And then, what's her name? Mimi? It's kind of small, I can't see. But Mimi's like the able replacement. It's time. But yeah, every design looks cool. Every character looks cool. Of course, everyone's like, well, my favorite character's not there. But that's one of Street Fighter's strengths is they have such a huge IP to pull from. And now that they actually have a good director at the helm of the ship, making sure that the beloved characters get taken care of, like, this game has a lot of potential. And just seeing too, man, this video is going to be forever. I can't stop talking about it. But seeing the reactions to Street Fighter 6 on like social media just makes me so happy. You know, Strive is like the biggest fighting game now, the newest one, just because it's brand new. It picked up a lot of like steam in the FGC, but at the end of the day, it's still Guilty Gear. Guilty Gear will never, ever, ever, ever come remotely close to having the brand power that Street Fighter does. These Street Fighter leaks got so many people so excited in the FGC again. Like, does that mean everybody's going to come and like enter tournaments? No, but just getting like people back on Street Fighter, getting excited about that is great for the whole community as a whole. So the game has to be good. Right? If Street Fighter is going to be the face of the FGC, it has to be good, and 6 is looking good. That's it. That's all right. That's enough. I got my message across. I'm very excited. I'm very excited. I think they're going to do a very, very good job. Don't let me down, Capcom. Not again. You were my favorite company. You were my favorite company. 20 damn years or something. I don't know. More than half of my life, and then we had to become enemies for a bit. But I'm ready to get back there. Yeah, I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to more. The game seems very, very developed. So they announced next year, right? They said next year is coming out. Like, the amount of stuff we have, we're going to get a beta this year. Street Fighter 4 had betas. Street Fighter 5 had like 3 betas or something. Like, kind of close. Like, we could have Evo announcements and stuff. It could be soon. And Maximum getting the gameplay on Friday. If Max is getting gameplay on Friday, then beta's coming soon. It's got to be that way. Yeah, it looks good. I'm very, very, like I said, very, very happy. Very, very excited. It's going to do great for the FGC, I think. I'm definitely going to play it, but at my heart, I'm an anime player. In my heart, I'm an anime player. I'll still kick all your butts. Don't worry about it, but I hope the game's good, and I hope everybody can get to it. Anyway, let me know what you're thinking. I really haven't seen any real negative feedback, except from people that are just trying to be contrarian, that are like looking for things to like try and pick at. I don't know how you can look at that presentation and be like, oh, that sucks. Maybe you disagree. Leave a comment. Let me know. If you're a Capcom, hey, after Max gets it early, go to the second biggest influencer right here. I'll gladly fly out and try it early. You know, just hit me up. But yeah, anyway, looking forward to more. Looking forward to seeing how this game develops. Don't let me down, like I said. But yeah, if you're still watching, thank you. Capcom, keep it up. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.